I'm sure you heard of Ocala, Florida, and if you haven't, then I promise you want to stay tuned to this video. I'm going to show you a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, brand new construction home in an area where there's no HOA and no CDD. Are you interested? Well, then look no further because I got you. What's up, YouTube fam? If you're new to my channel, well, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Alexis Diaz, and I'm Central Florida's real estate advisor and co-founder of the Evolve Estates Group. Here at the Evolve Estates Group, it is our passion to help people evolve in real estate. So we go all over Central Florida and surrounding areas to show you what Florida has to offer. We explore new construction, resale homes, investment opportunities, local restaurant shops, and so much more. Now make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss my weekly videos. Today we are back in Ocala, Florida, specifically Marion Oaks, one of my favorite places to tour new constructions because there's an abundance of different floor plans and prices to meet your family needs. Now today we're going to tour this 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, 1,842 square foot home on a corner lot on 0.26 of an acre, priced at $349,999. All right, make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video where we're going to go to Monarch School of Real Estate and I'm going to break down the down payment, closing costs, estimated mortgage, and so much more. Now let's begin your real estate evolution tour. So you have a really nice long driveway. I love the entryway coming into the house. You also have this porch area as well, which is perfect for seating if that's what you want to do. So as we enter the home, we are greeted with an open floor plan. What I absolutely love about this house is that there's absolutely no carpet, luxury vinyl planking all throughout, okay? So this area is kind of basically to fit whatever your family needs are, right? So you have this where you can put a dining table here, you have a chandelier here, right? But there's also a separate area off of the kitchen where you can have your dining room as well. So I think this is perfect if you need maybe like an in-home office, but you need the 4 bedrooms as well. Maybe you can have this as your office or off of the kitchen as well. So that's up to you, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to bedroom number 1, which is just off of the front door and it faces the front of the house. Let's go. All right, so walking into bedroom number 1, you have one window in here, you have the ceiling fan, so one less thing to worry about. You also have the extended baseboards, which in my opinion make a big difference. And then you also have these sliding doors. So these sliding doors are to your closet and it's decently sized. What I always say, if you want to maximize the space, add another rack and then have your jeans on the top or shirts on the bottom, whatever your heart desires. But this is gonna be bedroom number 1. Now we're gonna go across the house and we're gonna go to check out the laundry room and then the 2-car garage. Let's go. All right, so we are walking to the laundry room, which is on the opposite side of bedroom number 1. So this laundry room, of course, it has enough space for a washer and dryer. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna have that shelf above that washer and dryer. Like I always say, you can go ahead and add cabinets after, but the laundry room does not come with the washer and dryer, but that just allows you to pick and choose whichever one you want. So this is the laundry space, and then now we're gonna go check out the 2-car garage. All right, so walking into your 2-car garage, you have the garage door opener, you have access to the attic. Now, just keep in mind, the attic is not made for like heavy storage, right? You could put some stuff in there, but I would definitely recommend you to put some plywood on the ground, just so you don't want that stuff falling into the house, right? So you have the AC system in here, brand new. And then you also have your water heater. And what I love about this garage is that the floor is finished, so it definitely makes a big difference in here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue the tour. Let's go. All right, so now we are going to enter your family room. What I love about this house so far is the space of the family room, right? Sometimes it's like when we tour these new construction homes, it's like, okay, where am I going to put the sofa, the TV, right? It's super just crowded, but not this family room. So you have more than enough space for your couch, maybe some end tables. You already have the ceiling fan, and we already know 100-inch minimum TV is gonna go on that wall. So I definitely see maybe like a sectional in here. I love sectionals. I feel like they're just super cozy. You have sliding doors to the backyard. We'll check that out in just a minute, right? But let's go into the heart of the home, which I believe is the kitchen. This beautiful kitchen, we have the island, we have granite countertops, we already have the pendant lights, we have a double stainless steel sink, there we go. And then you have a pull-out faucet, which is one of my favorite features. In my opinion, I feel like the builder could have just went a little bit more extravagant on the faucet, but okay. We also have a garbage disposal, and I'm from New York, right? So honestly, where I grew up is like we didn't have garbage disposal. So if you don't know what a garbage disposal is, it's okay. It's where you can put like maybe a little bit of food, and it kind of grinds it up and then pushes it down the pipes and stuff. But you don't want to put like a lot of rice, oil, eggshells and things like that, because then it's gonna get clogged and break it up. So in the island, we have the dishwasher, we have some cabinets, so very nice and spacious, okay? We also have a pantry, which we have 5 shelves. More than enough space for your boxed goods, canned goods, and maybe even like a case of water on the bottom. Now come on this way, we have 42-inch cabinets. We already have the hardware that comes with it. They are soft close. We have Samsung appliances, the microwave over the electric stove. We have the crown molding on the top, but look at this, more than enough space. I absolutely love 42-inch cabinets because it's gonna give you a lot of room to put all of your kitchen needs, right? We also have a Lazy Susie. It's called Lazy Susie in my world. So I absolutely love this, AKA Lazy Susan, if you don't know what it is, okay? A whole bunch of counter space. I love this, right? It's not too big, but you still have more than enough space in your cabinets, your counter space. And then you have this nice backsplash as well, which I definitely love. But as you can see, this is nice. What do you think? Do you like it? Let me know. Honestly, I feel like builders should get away from the granite already. I think the quartz is more in, and it's not as expensive as it was years ago, right? So we have the Samsung refrigerator. Ouch. You guys know how I love to open everything for you. So this is your refrigerator. Selling fridges now, just kidding. And then you have this, which I cannot stand, because it's like, how often are you gonna reach in and get something? So this is definitely gonna be for maybe like all those Tupperwares and extra things that you have, because come on. I actually visited a house where they had a wine rack on the top of the fridge, and I thought that was perfect. So I think builders should start being a little bit more creative and do things like that, because it just makes a difference, okay? So this is actually the area that I was telling you guys about. So it's right off of the kitchen. You have another just space. So I don't even know what you want to call it. We can call it another dining space, but this would be perfect for an office if you need a space for your desks and computers and things like that, because a lot of people are working from home, right? So here we go. We have a window in here, we have lighting in here as well. So that's why I said you can make it your dining room as well, either or, okay? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on this side of the house where we're gonna have 2 bedrooms and then the full bathroom that they share. Let's go. All right, so we are going into bedroom number 2, faces the side of the house, looks to be around the same size as bedroom number 1. We have the 1 window, the ceiling fan, the extended baseboards, no carpet. Now we have the same sliding doors that are gonna lead to your closet. Again, it looks to be around the same size. If you need to maximize it or customize it, you can do that after you close. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to walk into the bathroom that these 2 bedrooms share. Now I absolutely love this bathroom because it has the shower tub combination and the tiling is going all the way up to the top, and it already has a built-in niche, which is perfect for your soaps, shampoos. We also have the granite single sink with the white cabinets. So this is gonna be the bathroom that these bedrooms are gonna share, okay? So now if you come this way, we're gonna enter bedroom number 3. So bedroom number 3 is still facing the side of the house. We have the ceiling fan, same flooring, extended baseboards, absolutely love it. I feel like it definitely makes a difference. I love these sliding doors with the black hardware. So we have more than enough space as well. I feel like this closet may be a little bit bigger than the other 2 bedrooms, but this is gonna be bedroom number 3. We're gonna go check outside, which has a covered lanai, and then last but not least, the master bedroom. All right, so what do you guys think about this house so far? Let me know in the comments. As I always say, I didn't build it, right? So I'm not gonna be offended. Let me know. I do this for you guys. I wanna make sure I'm touring houses that you guys like. So if you would like to work with us here at the Evolve Estates Group, the best way to reach out to us is in my YouTube. You're gonna see a link which links to my calendar. This is gonna be the best way. You choose whether you're a builder, investor, seller, or buyer wanting to evolve in real estate, and then we're gonna hop on a Zoom call and let you know how we can help you here at the Evolve Estates Group, okay? So this is gonna be perfect. If you call me, that's perfectly fine. You'll get my assistant, Katrina, and she's just gonna put you on my calendar as well, okay? And let's continue. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go check out your backyard. You have a covered lanai, which I absolutely love. Let's go. All right, so we're walking into your backyard lanai. It's a covered lanai. You already have the ceiling fan. What I absolutely love is that you have double sliding doors, so you can open it from this end or the left side. You also have a door that leads to your master bedroom. So if you're not ready to deal with the outside world, the family or anything like that, you come out through your door and you got the serenity of your backyard, okay? So you have more than enough space to put a pool, make this your backyard oasis. This is a corner lot, so let me know what you think about it. Also, if you want to build a pool, you always need to know where the septic tank is. This house is on a septic tank and public water. So for this house, the septic tank is in the front of the house, so you're not going to have an issue with building a pool. Now, let's say the septic tank was in the back of the house, then you would not be able to add a pool, okay? So make sure your real estate agent is advising you the correct way, okay? So, but of course, if you want to work with us, then that's all good too, right? All right, so it's getting so hot already, in the high 90s. Let's go back inside and let's check out your master bedroom. All right, so what do you think about that backyard? Now we are walking into your master bedroom, which the plans say that it is 17 by 14, so it's definitely very spacious. It faces the back of the house. You have the 1 window, but you also have a door that leads to your backyard lanai. Now, you have your ceiling fan, again, the same flooring all throughout the house, and then the extended baseboards. Now, I wanted to mention before I forget, is that all of the other bedrooms are around 11 by 11. The dimensions, okay? Because I know I always forget, but again, give me some grace because a lot goes into these videos, okay? So come on in. What I could definitely appreciate already is that This master bedroom has 2 closets, one on each side. You guys already know that there's always one partner who has more clothes than the other, right? So you could do like, you could have both closets and then your partner just folds up their clothes and put it in the drawer and that's it. Or you could be nice and have one and then give one to your significant other. So it's absolutely up to you. Now, we are walking into your master bathroom. The master bathroom is absolutely gorgeous. So you have a linen closet in here to house, of course, all of your towels and bed sheets and stuff. You also have a water closet. One thing I wish that the builder did a pocket door for this water closet because it seems to be a little bit tight. But now you have the double sink vanity with the granite countertops, you have the white cabinets, and then you also have the middle drawers in between, which you guys know that I absolutely love that. Now you have a step-in shower. Oh my gosh, this is one of the nicest showers I've seen in the Marion Oaks area. Very nice and spacious. You have a window, you have tiling going all the way to the ceiling. You guys know that I absolutely love that. It already comes with the glass and you have some shelves in there for all of your needs. So what do you think about this bathroom? Let me know. I absolutely love that shower. So let's go back to the kitchen, chop it up. Let me tell you about the area if you're not familiar. And then we're gonna go to Monarch School of Real Estate. You don't wanna miss it. All right, we are back in the kitchen. You guys know it's my absolute favorite place to be. What did you think about this house? Let me know in the comments. Let's do a quick recap. This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, 1,842 square foot home on 0.26 of an acre on a corner lot, priced at $349,999. Might as well be $350,000. As soon as you come in, you are greeted with an open floor plan. You have dining room number 1. To the right, you have bedroom number 1. Off of dining room number 1, you have the laundry room and then the 2-car garage. Coming back in, you have that spacious family room. And then let's talk about that kitchen with the island, the pendant lights, and then all of those cabinets, 42-inch Samsung appliances, very, very nice and spacious. You also have dining room number 2, which you can use it as a office if you want to, right? Off of dining room number 2, you're gonna have 2 bedrooms and then the full bathroom that they share. Entering the sliding doors, you're gonna go to your covered lanai with the ceiling fan and a very spacious backyard, enough to make it your backyard oasis. Coming back into the house, off of the family room, you're gonna have your master bedroom, primary bedroom, whatever you would like to call it. Very nice and spacious. We have the 1 window with the door leading out to the backyard lanai. And then we have the 2 closets and then that master bathroom with my favorite master shower, step in, towel going all the way up to the top of the window. I am super excited. Let me know if you love this house, all right? So we are in Marion Oaks. Marion Oaks is made up of several different neighborhoods. This is gonna be in neighborhood number 1, where neighborhood number 1 is a little bit more established, right? So we have what I call the Marion Hub, where we have Winn-Dixie, which should be turning into Aldi's. We have a Dominican hair salon. We have a barbershop. We have a pizzeria, Chinese spot. We even have Old San Juan restaurant, which is absolutely great Puerto Rican food. We have urgent care, Walgreens, Dollar General, Domino's. We have a community center where if you would like to have a membership, it's very, very low. You have basketball courts, you have a splash pad, you have a library, you have a fitness center, right? Marion Oaks has their own sheriff department and their own fire station. There's elementary school, Sunrise Elementary. We actually get in a new elementary school called A.D. Morgan, and then we have Horizons Middle, and then Denellen High School, okay? So we're only about 15 to 20 minutes away from Highway 200, where we're gonna have all of your shopping, such as Ulta, Dillard's, the Sporting Goods, Old Navy, Hobby Lobby, Epic Movie Theaters. We have the VA Clinic. Thank you for everyone who has served our country. We have the major hospitals, okay? Then we have the 2 springs that are the most popular. We have tons of springs here in Florida and Ocala, but the main 2 ones are Rainbow Springs, which is absolutely beautiful. The water is to die for. And then you have Silver Springs, which Silver Springs, you could go kayaking, you're gonna see alligators, manatees, wild monkeys, you could go camping. So there's a lot to do. If you didn't know, Ocala is known as the horse capital of the world. So we have the largest equestrian center here. If you have a minute, go to it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's about 25 minutes away from here. They have a luxury hotel, horse competition shows. We're about 25 minutes away from downtown Ocala, where you're gonna have some really great restaurants such as like Harry's Seafood. You have Mark's Steakhouse. You have Grandpa Joe's Candy Shop, which is my absolute favorite. You have a lot of different shops. So we're about an hour and a half away from downtown Orlando. We're about an hour and a half away from the Orlando International Airport. We're about an hour and a half away from Walt Disney World. We're about an hour and a half away from Tampa. And we're about 30 to 45 minutes away from Gainesville, okay? So again, this is a beautiful area, very, very up and coming. There's a lot of new construction. I absolutely love it. Now, keep in mind, we don't only cover Ocala, we cover everywhere from Ocala to Tampa and everywhere in between, okay? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Monarch School of Real Estate, where I'm gonna break down the down payment, the closing costs, the estimated mortgage, and so much more. Let's go. All right, welcome to Monarch School of Real Estate. If you guys been following me for a really long time, you guys know that this is my absolute favorite part of the video, because I want to educate you guys to become savvy consumers and just kind of give you an estimate. But let me start off by saying is that I'm not a licensed lender or a licensed tax appraiser, okay? So these are just solely estimates, especially when it gets down to like the estimated mortgage. Guys, take this with a grain of salt just to give you kind of an idea, because everybody's filed different, their income, how they get paid, debt to income ratio, credit score, all of that stuff. All right, so this is just solely an estimate. Also, just keep in mind that these are just based on today's rates as well. Rates change every day, so that's something to, you know, just an FYI. So I just did it as the 350, even though it's like 349,999. No, let's just do 350, okay? I don't know if they thought that the 3, 4, and then a whole bunch of nines was gonna look like, oh my gosh, I'm saving a penny. Let's just do 350,000. No HOA, no CDD, so you're saving money on that end, okay? So when you're buying a house, you have a few different loan options. Today, we're gonna talk about FHA, conventional USDA, and VA loans, okay? So the first one is FHA. FHA is a government-based loan. It is primarily for first-time home buyers. The minimum down payment is 3.5% of the purchase price. So if we do 3.5% of 350,000, we get $12,250. Now, when you're buying a house, not only do you have to think about a down payment, you have to think about closing costs. Closing costs and the accumulation of fees such as loan origination fees, title fees, prorated taxes, transfer fees, things like that. So it's usually around 3 to 4%. I'm always super conservative and I go 4%. So 4% of the purchase price is $14,000. If you add the two, it's gonna give you your cash to close, which basically means is the cash you need in order to close on the house and get the keys, right? So that's gonna be $26,250, and the estimated mortgage is $2,891, and that's based off of a 6.75 interest rate, okay? Again, take that with a grain of salt. Now, the next one we're going to talk about is a conventional. As a first-time home buyer, you may qualify for 3% down. 3% of the purchase price is $10,500. Same closing costs. We have a cash to close of $24,500. The estimated mortgage is $29.60 per month, and that's based on a 7% interest rate. Now, the next loan from a 3%, the next tier from a 3% is a 5%. 5% of the purchase price is $17,500. Same closing costs. You have a cash to close of $31,500. Estimated mortgage for that is about $2,977 per month. Now, the next tier from 5% is 10%. Now, why would you pay 10%? 10% if it's going to be considered a second home, you're retiring, you're from New York, you work in New York, you're going to retire in a few years, you want to purchase now, it's going to be considered a second home. So, 10% of the purchase price is $35,000. Same closing costs. We have a cash to close of $49,000. Estimated mortgage, the interest rates on a second home is just a slightly increased, right? So your estimated mortgage is around that $2,900 per month. Again, guys, just an estimate. The next tier is 20%. So like, let's say if you want to avoid private mortgage insurance, you're going to pay 20% if you have it, right? If you want to use this as an investment property, you can use it as a short-term rental or long-term investment property. Minimum down is going to probably be around that 20% as well. But I'm just going based on the 20% for a primary residence. $70,000 would be your down payment. $14,000 for your closing costs, so you have a cash to close of $84,000. And if this is going to be your primary residence, your estimated mortgage is around that $2,354 per month. Okay, now there's also USDA. USDA is basically for homes that are in rural areas. It's 100% financing. All you have to think about is the closing cost prepaids, right? So which is that $14,000. And then you have an estimated mortgage around that $2,900 per month. VA, thank you for everyone who has served our country. You have 100% financing as well. All you have to think about is the closing cost, which is that $14,000. Estimated mortgage is around that $2,900 per month. But if you're 100% disabled veteran, then it's going to be lower because you don't have to pay property taxes. So when you think about a mortgage, you have principal and interest, and then you also have your property taxes. Okay, so if you don't pay property taxes, then your mortgage is going to be a lot less. Now, if you're buying the house with cash, of course, you still have closing costs, but not nearly as much. I estimate it to be around $1,200 to $1,500 per for the closing costs. That's it. Okay. Now, taxes. When you're buying a home that's a brand new home, the taxes the first year are extremely low, okay, because they're only based on the land. But the second year, the taxes get reassessed with the land and the house, okay, so your taxes go up. So I have a formula here that tax appraisers do. Again, I am not a tax appraiser. So they take 80% of the purchase price. So if we do 80% off of $350,000, we get $280,000. Now, if this is going to be your primary residence, then you can file for what is called the Florida homestead tax exemption, which is a $50,000 discount. Okay, so you deduct $50,000 off the $280,000, we get $230,000. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to times that by the millage rate. This millage rate is specifically for Marion Oaks. Every area, every community, every development has their own millage rate, okay? So the millage rate for Marion Oaks is 0.0168. So we're going to times that by the $230,000, and our estimated taxes is going to be around that $3,900 per year, okay? Now, homeowners insurance, I always get asked about homeowners insurance, is fairly low, especially in Ocala, very inland. The likelihood of a catastrophic hurricane happening is very, very unlikely. Therefore, I just had clients who closed on a house last week and their homeowner's insurance is $900 for the year. So I estimate it to be $900 to $1,200 per year, okay? We also are getting Hometown Heroes back again, the beginning of July, but you need to fill out a mortgage application ASAP, because once those funds hit, the bank for Hometown Heroes, they're gonna go very, very fast. So you already need to be pre-approved for a loan, okay? So Hometown Heroes is basically, it gives you up to 5%, not to exceed $35,000, okay? So it's 5% of the loan amount. So it's gonna be considered a second silent mortgage. So you don't pay it back until you finish your 30-year payment. You sell the house, you refinance it, or you end up renting it out, okay? There's no interest rate, there's no interest on that, which is fantastic. You have to be a first-time home buyer. Technically, you're a first-time home buyer if you haven't if you haven't purchased within the last 3 years. You have to have at least a 640 credit score. You have to work at least 35 hours per week. You cannot be on a fixed income such as like retirement or disability. You can have a cosigner, which is great too, and your job has to have a location here in the state of Florida. We also have another program too, which is a conventional loans, and they give you up to $15,000 to your down payment, which is going to cover most of it, and maybe a little bit for your closing costs. So if you want more information on those programs, definitely reach out to me. They're going to go fast, okay? We have a lot of great upcoming things happening here at the Evolve Estates Group. We're gonna start lifestyle videos just to show you what these areas really have to offer besides the homes. So our first video is going to show you what downtown Ocala has to offer, and I am super excited. I have goosebumps. It was very fun recording that content for you guys. Let me know. I should have it posted by next week, but let me know how what you think about it, what else you want to see, because I do this for you guys. Also, hopefully starting next Sunday, 5:30 p.m., I'm going to start doing the Realty on Realty live streaming. So if you have any questions, if you want to hear my story, I know a lot of people want to hear my story moving from New York to Florida, right? This is just for me to give you knowledge and information on what's happening in real time, okay? So remember, we don't only cover Ocala, we cover all of Central Florida, from Ocala all the way to Tampa and everywhere in between. And don't forget, do not go to a new construction community without me, okay? Make sure you schedule time to meet with me, and we're gonna go to that new construction community together because you need to be protected, all right? And stay tuned to my next video.